friends, it's Terri Gaines, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the product behind door number 11 of Stampin' Up's 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. The calendar comes with a stamp set, 24 stamps. You have sentiments and images for several different occasions. The Advent calendar opens up. There are 12 different doors, and behind each door is a different product. And it all coordinates together. It coordinates with the stamp set. And I am up to day 11. So I'm going to reveal what's behind this door. And then I'm going to take a short break to collect some supplies. The supplies would be the stamp set, basic white cardstock, a few ink pad colors, and anything else that I've already revealed. So I'm trying to also preserve the box. This box is absolutely beautiful. The inside's beautiful, the outside's beautiful. I have a couple ideas on how to repurpose this. So I'm trying to carefully open these doors, just using my fingernail to get the perforation going there. And then it opens up. Okay, we have, it looks like gold glitter glue. I think of Christmas when I think of glitter glue, so I'm going to try to do a non-Christmas project. I don't know what day it was that I did the card with the poinsettias. I think I might have it right here. This card, let's see, this card I did the day I revealed these. Now you could use glitter glue when you do the poinsettias, but I think I'll do non-Christmas. And I will probably use these. They would go well with this. So let me take a break, collect a few supplies, and I will be right back. I've gathered a few supplies, and I have an idea in mind. So I think of Christmas when I think of the gold glitter glue, but I'm going to do a birthday project, and I'm going to be stamping the cupcake. I'm going to stamp the bottom part of the cupcake with Misty Moonlight. So I'm going to stamp this image. Just tap my ink on, stamp it, and then I'm going to re-stamp it, and I'm just going to shift it a little bit closer to me, stamp it again, so I fill in those initial, see, like that, and then without re-inking, I'm going to shift it over and fill in that cupcake, like the paper for the cupcake. And I think I can get a third one in here. I need 3 for the project. So go like that. And the reason I decided to do that as I was playing with the stamps was it fills in that line, but also it widens the cupcake paper so you can, the frosting, I think, stamps a little bit easier or fits a little bit better. So in saying that, I'm going to put pretty in pink. Now with this project, maybe I would have chose different colors, but I'm staying within my commitment of staying with the colors I've already selected, but you can choose any color you want. So I have 3 cupcakes with pink frosting and blue papers, and they need to be cut out. I'm only going to cut one out. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space around it. It's going to be layered onto white cardstock. Now, so it will hide my imperfections of my cutting. There's no die to cut this out. And I always wonder what I should do down here, so I just do follow it. Just because I'm kind of follow the images, just because I am not cutting really close to the element or to the stamped image. I'm going to bring in a silicone craft mat. You can see I've got glitter on here. That'll all clean up because I've been working with this already. So what I thought I would do is use these, and also I brought these in, and there's these gold flowers in here. I'm just going to take out one and show you how I use these gold flowers. These, whoops, see this flower? So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the smaller of the 2 gold. You get lots of these, too many to count, but you get lots of them. So I put out quite a few because I want to get the small ones. So here's what I thought. This is going to be a little bit of glimmer and glitz on this card. And maybe I should be moving my camera. Can I get that to go down further? I'll hold it up. So what I'm going to do, I do have a wooden toothpick here too. So what I'm going to do is where the light shade of Misty Moonlight is, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter glue. I'm just going to squeeze it out. Now it's working better, as it's really hard for me to control the amount of glitter glue that comes out. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it stops and it's not consistent, but that's okay. I take a wooden toothpick and I just move it to get it to the top and bottom of my image. And if I feel it's kind of a little bit too thick in one area, I can work with it to move it. And I'm okay with imperfections. So it didn't start up here. I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to stretch it down here. And that is going to just add a little bit of glitz to this. Now, all of this is a trial, right? This is glitter glue. It's going to dry and have a little bit of sparkle. So it's going to take time to dry. So I paused this video for 2 hours and the project that I did still is not quite dry, but I'm going to work with it because I got to get the project done. And so it is what it is, but bear with me. I'll give you all the ideas on how I did this. So I use the smaller ones of these for like little sprinkles that go on a cupcake. So what I did was I took my liquid glue and I'm going to get it going here. I just put, I'm going to put a dab here. I'm going to put 3 little dabs there of liquid glue and took my take your pick tool, picked those up, and the toothpick is actually helping me get that to stay down. Oops, I discovered this little wooden toothpick is going to help me hold that down. Or if you have 2 take your pick tools, that would help too. So then I have 3 of these. So these are 3 little sprinkles. And 1 more small one that's turned the right way right here. So I'm going to go 3 of those. Then I mentioned these flowers. Well, this is glitter glue. So I'm going to put a dab of glitter glue right there. And then I'm going to pick up this flower and put it in the glitter glue, kind of push it down. And it's going to fill in. It's not letting go. That putty's holding on tight. It's going to, I have a lot on there. It's filling in the center of that flower. I'm going to move these off and bring it up to show you closer. You can kind of see what I have here. It all needs to dry, but it's just got a little flower on there, some little sprinkles, and now I can take the glitter glue and just put small little dabs of other little, fill that in as much as you want for, I'm going to just leave it there. So this is just getting a really decorated, sparkled cupcake. It needs time to dry. So I mentioned I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to let that dry. I'm actually going to move that over here. I'll move it over here. All right, so I need a card idea. So I grabbed my card sketch booklet, and this is the last, no, this is day 11. I have 1 more card. So this is on the last page, card sketch 130. I stamped and cut out and decorated 3 cupcakes, and they're going to go on a card. And then this is a 5.5 by 1.5 inch strip with a sentiment on the card base. So I did that ahead of time, but because my cupcakes, I want my paper wider, I went 2 inches. And I also did some work ahead of time. This is 2 inches, and then I stamped the little heart stamp with Misty Moonlight on an angle along here. I've already showed that on previous videos. Then I cut another piece of cardstock, 2 1/4, and I stamped the cupcake on the edge. I've showed that on a previous video, so I could add some color to my card. And I already stamped my happy birthday on the card base. So I'm going to place all of these like this and then put 3 cupcakes right here. So I'm going to start with adhering the smaller of the 2 layers onto the other layer. Use my fingers to help get that aligned, get that to go on. Then I'm going to put adhesive behind here. Now that sentiment, now you get to choose, where do you want this? I'm going to move this up a little bit and have a little bit more white space towards the bottom because there is that sentiment, and get that on like so. Now, I told you I did these 2 hours ago. Now, the reason I just did 1 cupcake with dots, with the embellishments, 2 of them like that, and 1 with all the flowers right in the center. So the reason I did all of those, which I kind of like that better, maybe I should have done it that way. But you know what? Next time, right? So I'm going to put the one with the flowers right in the middle. It has been sitting here for 2 hours and part of it's dry, but the glue, glitter glue on the cupcake is still a little wet. So I have 2 dimensionals behind it, and I'm just going to pop that up. Now I'm going to show you. Now as it's drying, it's kind of changing a little bit. Maybe that's just still a wet glue. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll dry clear. It should dry clear. It should just give a little sparkle there. I'm happy with it. I had to get this done, and I can't wait till it's totally dry. So I'm just being very careful. So I'm putting the center one in first. Attempted to get it equal. I think it's a little bit farther this way than, it's not quite a center, but that's okay. Now I can put this one over here and push that down. And then take this one. I'm trying to be very careful. It will all dry. It just needs a little bit longer. I put a lot of glue on that cupcake paper. So let's see. I'm liking this card. I think it would be a nice birthday card. So that is my card. I will say that one maybe should shift over a little bit. Maybe once it all dries, I can do that. I'm going to give you a tip. If I put something on with dimensionals and I want to move it, what I do is I take my scissors and go underneath it and cut the dimensional. Not the paper, not the element, not the cardstock, just go right in the middle, cut right through that dimensional. I can use my fingers or an eraser to get it off and put a new one on. So once this all dries, I might do that, but I'm going to take a photo of it just like this. Now I did stamp up an envelope. This is the envelope that I did. I did the heart and then the happy birthday on an angle. So I think that turned out to be a pretty nice birthday card. And I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and I have one more day left. So tomorrow is the day 12. So I hope you have been enjoying these, and look at the text portion of this video for a playlist to all of my video tutorials sharing projects with the 12 days of crafting advent calendar. Take care and happy creating.